Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong, owner of a Dragon House. Right next to me, we have Geremy Escolta. I'm sure a lot of fans out there knows who this gentleman is. A young man, been fighting at the Dragon House event since the beginning of his amateur career. So, Geremy, good to have you on board.
Thanks, sir. Good to be here.
Always exciting. As you know, we rebranded the name Instant Dragon House. Now we call Zhong Cage Fighting Series. Going down in history, number one, August 28th at the heart of San Francisco, Kezar Pavilion. And we are offering you guys our amateur title fight, which means we usually don't do that, focus on the pro, but since you're a Taekwondo black belt versus a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Marcus Zhong from Dixon, we got to do something special for this upcoming event.
Yes,
so
sir.
now let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there first. So some of the people who does not know who you are, now they know. Who's Geremy Escolta? Where are you coming from?
How you guys doing? Geremy Escolta, Taekwondo black belt, as Zhong mentioned. Been a martial artist my entire life and plan to keep it a lifelong thing. Hopefully, plan to make a pro debut here soon and make a career out of this mixed martial arts thing. I fight out of Bay Area Fight Academy in Hayward. Also out of Charles Gracie, Redwood City. Out of Bay Area Fight Academy is Sifu Eric Manazan, Charles Gracie, Redwood City, Leandro Castroviejo, Professor Fred as well. Also train out of Powerhouse Gym Elite, where my dad has his school, Escolta Martial Arts. He has a few guys fighting on this card. Excited, been training really hard with those guys. Excited to get a fight with them, be in the corner with all of them and everything like that. Also out of Powerhouse Gym is MBJJJ, Mink Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Professor Pedro. I've been working a lot with him as well. So I know I'm going up against Marcus Jones, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt out of Dixon, California under Fabio Prado. 2-2 record, I'm 3-1. I'm excited to test myself against someone who is at the level that he's at, has the experience that he has.
This will be the first fight you don't wearing shin guards.
Actually, I did have a fight, my last fight for the belt.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, so I do have a belt too, champ. We got to be the champ.
That's pretty good. Now, this fight is a very classic. I'm sure you're working a lot on jiu-jitsu now. Just prepare for Marcus. He's going to be a grappler. He's working on probably a lot of takedowns and trying to get you to his comfort zone.
Yes, sir.
And you are one of I remember, can't stop talking about the very first time you fought on my show, and you come out through like 40 kicks in the first round, and mind blowing. I'm like, I never seen anybody in the MMA history of any fight, see that one round, how many kicks you saw. You like left and right. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, non-stop, ready to take his head off.
Yeah,
Yes,
so now, are you coming out of this fight, Marcus Zhong is going to try to take it to the ground. So if you throw a lot of kick, he might eat one of those and try to squeeze down to the ground. Like, what's your game plan? Let's leak out a little bit of info. How are you going to customize this fight on your kicking?
Like you said, I don't want to give away too much about my game plan, but I know he's a jiu-jitsu guy. He's looking to come and engage in the clinch, look to take me down. I'm obviously not going to let him do that. It's going to be a lot harder than he's thinking it's going to be, I'm sure. And like you said, I'm ready for him to shoot in and for him to catch my shin right to his dome.
That's going to be an exciting matchup. Oh, shoot. Now, another question I always ask people, because you don't really look that big for 135 pounds. And the last time when I talked to Marcus Zhong, he even planning himself to making a pro debut going down to 125 pounds. So what's your thought in the future if you looking at make a pro debut? Are you staying at the 135 or you want to go down to 125? What's your plan?
I feel comfortable around 135. I've been walking around, I've had a really good diet lately, keeping my weight under 145. So within 10 pounds of 135, which is, really easy to cut that weight. So I think in terms of pro, it wouldn't be too hard to make a 125 weight class. I definitely believe that I could do it. Standing at 5'7", I think I would be a pretty big 125er.
Yeah,
so
absolutely,
it's definitely an option for me. I like to eat, you know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's nice to be around 135 a little bit, but I think I have the ability to make 125. I have the ability to fight at 135, and even at 145, just my natural walking around weight, I think I would be comfortable at that weight class as well. So
Do you have anyone it's in your radar in the pro league that you want to fight, whether 25, 35, in the Bay Area in general?
you know, there's some guys who have tried to call me out and stuff like that, and you know, they're looking to fight me. I know that. I won't say any names right now, but I got some people on my radar. They better be ready.
Nice. So I'm sure once after this fight, I'm definitely gonna have a little quick interview with you.
Yes, sir.
Either Marcus, Zhong, or you, and whoever comes out with the first Zhong Low Cage Fighting amateur belt.
Yes, very excited for
I'm
that.
personally gonna have a quick interview with you in the cage. Let's see what both you guys want to do. I know Marcus want to turn pro. You know, he's 30 years old. He doesn't want to wait, and then this now or never. This will be one last amateur fight for him to shake out the ring rust because of the pandemic.
Right.
Talk about a pandemic. What were you guys doing during this whole pandemic?
You know, during the pandemic, I was still training hard. I actually took a trip up to Alaska as well.
Nice.
So went on a fishing excursion, hunting excursion, you know, connected with the earth a little bit. And that put me in a really good mindset, you know, so that way when I hop in that cage, I'm ready to do work. I'm ready to, you know, do what I have to do to come out with the victory. And yeah, gave me a little savageness, I would say.
That's pretty awesome. I know in the 135-pound division, you are considered the top guy in the Bay Area, and a lot of people have eyes on you. You know, whether it's a pro or the amateur league. So, and obviously, you bring the crowd in. You always have a good following group, and then it's amazing to watching you grow from the very first amateur fight to where you are now. It's shortly only like 2 or 3 years, and then watching you grow so much. So, what are people expecting to see you on August 28th? Let's share a little bit. What are the people can expect into watching you?
You know, as always, expect fireworks. You guys already know how explosive my kicks are, so you know, obviously watch out for those. It's gonna be a good fight because I'm gonna be able to highlight, you know, not only my Taekwondo but also my ground game as well. I know this guy's gonna be looking to take me down, and I've been working, you know, tirelessly and day in, day out on my ground game, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, everything like that. So I feel like I'm very well-rounded. You know, people might sleep on, you know, my other skill sets because, you know, they see how much damage my kicks really do, you know what I mean? So they're super focused on just the kicks, which is good for me. You guys focus all you want on those kicks.
I mean, I know you're a high-level Taekwondo black belt, and I personally know a lot of Taekwondo black belt that does not kick the way you kick. High volume, accuracy, unpredictable, super flexible, comes out of all different directions, spinning, roundhouse, question mark, axe kick, whatever you call
Yes,
that.
sir.
Like
the arsenal is very diverse.
It's pretty
Huge.
crazy, you know. So like, you practically don't even have to throw a hand. You come out. This is my hand right there.
Right? I
So,
can
like,
box with my feet for
yeah,
sure.
so I'm really exciting and very intriguing for all the fight fans out there. Never seen a fight like this. It's like, you know, and especially kind of cool too because pro fighters that do 5-minute round, they're a little bit more conscious, a little bit more careful.
Right.
Like you, as an amateur fighter, you come out, you don't give a fuck. You just throw down, like, all right, I'm gonna test out, see how this is gonna land or not land. Whatever happens, it happens. And kind of like have that reckless mentality.
Abandonment, yeah.
So it kind of makes it even more exciting. And that's why we put up this very special edition on the Dragon House promotion on the upcoming August 28th.
Belt
This-
fight, baby.
This will be the amateur bout fight, so
Very
you're not
excited
missing
for
out. Now, any sponsor, special loved one you want to shout out to for this fight?
Definitely got to pull out the list. You guys already know. You know, I do want to say thank you very much to Zhong. You know, first ever Zhong Lo's Cage Fighting Series #1, and he's having an amateur belt fight for us. You know, it's a huge honor to be able to fight for that and to fight under you. You know what I mean?
Thank
I
you.
want to say thank you to that. Also, gotta thank my parents, my mom, my number one. You know, she's my cook. She does everything for me. My nutritionist.
Meal prep.
Yeah, meal prep, exactly. Gotta definitely shout her out. Number one. My dad, Escolta Martial Arts owner, out of Powerhouse Gym. He's, you know, my number one supporter as well. Gotta shout him out and shout out Escolta Martial Arts, of course. I'm also doing my own personal training thing, so anybody looking to get personal training, you know who to call, you know who to ask. You can hit me up on Instagram at Geremy, Geremy, Other than that, you know, want to shout out all my fight teams, Bay Area Fight Academy out of Hayward, California, Sifu Eric, and all my training partners, all of my supporters, everyone out of there. Thank you to everyone. Also, Charles Gracie, Redwood City, Professor Leandro and Professor Fred, all of my training partners over there. Got to thank you guys. Everyone shows me amazing support, and I'm just super grateful. Have so much gratitude for, you know, everyone that supports me, everyone that's in my corner. You know, also Powerhouse Gym, Mink Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu over there, Professor Pedro. Got to thank him. Got some also some wrestlers and stuff over there that have been really helping me. So this Marcus Jones, he's gonna be surprised, man. Got to thank Dr. Weber, my dentist. Got to thank all the family from out of state coming out to support. Like always, like you said earlier, you know, I have one of the biggest support systems, one of the biggest crowds that is coming behind me, you know what I mean? So got to thank everybody who comes out with me. That energy that you guys bring to the fight gives me energy, pumps me up. You know, I go Super Saiyan in there and I'm ready to just freaking tear this dude's head off, right? Yeah, bringing the excitement to the fight, bringing the fireworks. You know, other than that, whoever I forgot, if there's anybody, thank you. I will shout you out next time for sure. Yeah.
If Marcus are watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Marcus, if you're watching this interview, just know that it's gonna be a freaking great fight. I got something coming for you. I got something waiting for you. He thinks that it's gonna be nice and easy to clinch up with me and drag me to the ground, but he's got another thing coming to him. Shins, conditioned shins right to the head.
I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome. Now, for some of the people who did not make it to the event, for whatever reason, you have an obligation ahead of the event, making sure you guys stay tuned. Order your live stream pay-per-view from DragonHouseMMA.com. You can this event's live stream pay-per-view nationwide. You can make it in anywhere. You can sitting in the toilet to watching the whole show. Do not miss it out. Order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Please follow us on the Dragon House MMA on the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a little bit of support and follow me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. And once again, thank you for everybody. Look forward to put up another epic event for you guys. The upcoming event after this one will be November 13th, and the 2021 event kicks off March 26th. Will be in Cow Palace. URCC is coming back to the California.
Let's go.
You know, Rumble in the Bay with Dragon House. So that's gonna be another huge stack card. It's gonna be it will be a TV deal. It will be televised. So stay tuned. A lot of big things cooking at this roof under this house. So we'll see you guys August 28th.
Buy those tickets. Pay-per-view voucher. Make sure you guys tune in to support. Let's go. Fireworks, baby.
Support your local fighter and your regional show. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Ooh, that was a good one.